What's up, guys? Welcome back. Darkseid today from DC Comics. So I'm on a landscape page, use a pencil eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. Focusing on his face mostly. So let's go. So we're going to start with his like big sort of frowning kind of head, right? So we're just going to go with like this frown sort of angle. It's like he's made of rock. So we go just kind of across the top of his eye, like this way. And then it goes down, angles back up, and around like that, right? And we'll add loads of textures. We'll just get the main shapes in first. So we'll go to the other side as well. So these kind of angled lines, just up around his eye. And this is like his brow area that goes up here, right? So lots of sort of textures on this. Right, so his eyes are in underneath, right? So he's got these small sort of red glowing eyes. Right, if you want, sometimes people like to draw fire coming out of the eyes. That could be something you could do, but if not, we'll have them glowing red anyway. Okay, so one eye like that, the other one similar. So it goes up and then back in. Okay, and I'll draw in his iris and pupil for those who don't want to do the glowing red thing. So he's looking, so we'll do him sort of looking up, right? Looking from underneath his crazy big eyebrows. We'll do the same thing over here. Like so, kind of. Right, so then we've got like his nose, right? So he's got like this big wrinkly sort of nose, right? That has all this stuff coming across it. I think his pupil should be bigger. Right, so lots of these kind of like V's that come down into his nose here. So then for the nose, so say we'll just go down a few more, a little bit further. And then we just got nostrils that curve out here. And then it comes down to like a point. Small enough sort of nose, and then back up. Okay, and then like some sort of wrinkles down the sides here of his nose and everything. More sort of frowns and things up the middle. So he's like crazy sort of cracked sort of features on his face and things. And we'll go with like some bags around his eyes and things as well. And like you're going for sort of these angled sort of lines mostly. Okay, kind of this kind of stuff. Okay, so then his mouth, right? His mouth is open, so he's snarling sort of with this big open mouth and teeth. So it just comes down, up and down the side, so it looks like his mouth is closed. But to open it up, we'll just go from the corner down for his teeth, like his bottom lip sort of area, up like that, right? Then we find our center. So this is where the first sort of layer of teeth will be. You have like some gum just coming down here, right? So each of these will be a tooth. And you just keep adding teeth the whole way across. So this is like his gum on top. And then we have teeth underneath. Smaller teeth on the bottom. And we just add a dark shadow in the side here. Okay, and then like his bottom lip, real thin, comes across here. Top lip is fairly thin as well. Just comes up, down into the middle, back up, and down to there. Like so, and then he has that sort of thing that people have, whatever that's called, you know, on your top lip. And then we could have like a shadow just underneath his chin. Just there. Maybe like that comes down, like he's a big chin going down that way. Then we have some lines like on his cheeks. Just coming down around his mouth. Like so. And then like the shape for his face. So he's got this mask on that comes in for his cheeks, right? So it like say comes in here, right? And then goes down like that. So you got this on both sides, right? So it comes in, down, and then it'll come around his bottom of his face here. Kind of steps down. Right, steps down and in. And then we have another ridge, just comes up and down there. Okay, then this goes down around, sorry, up around the top of his head. And we have another ridge that steps in here. And then we go around his head again, all the way back to there. Okay, so before I add the outside, I'm gonna like add all the texture in on his face now, okay? So he's kind of like Thanos. He's got like all cracks and stuff all over his face. So, right, so his temple goes up this way, and then like he's got these cheekbones that come in here. Right, that go down like his jaw. Right, like that, and then he has like all these cracks that go up his face, right? Loads of them, and they're all like on his brow as well. Pretty much all over him. I guess he kind of is like DC's kind of answer to Thanos, kind of. He's got all these come around his eye as well. All up his lip and everything. So real sort of cracked face now. And just darkening up some of the main lines of his face to try and show that they're sort of different from the cracks, you know, like just make them sort of thicker. Right, and like you can keep going on that, and he's got like a real gnarly face. No offense, Mr. Darkseid. Just dots and on his lip as well. Right, I think I'll leave it there. That's enough. If I do too much, it'll get crazy. So he's got like these edge lines on all around the mask. So kind of coming up from here and then around. The whole lot here. So it's just like an edge for it. Okay, and it kind of comes down and in to here too. So we're just adding this. And like everywhere there's like a turn, you know, you have a little line that connects. It just makes it look a bit three-dimensional. Okay. And so then the rest, so his sort of jaw and mask. Let me see. I just need to have a dark picture here. I need to brighten it up a bit. So it doesn't really have any ears or anything. Okay, so we'll just go from the outside. We'll go like here. So down for his big sort of angled sort of jaw. It's real wide. Far down. So we'll go like down to there. And then it starts to turn in. And then it just goes across. Like so. You might have a little bit that sticks out here and then back up. So I'm just going around the top now. Down. And then we'll add some extra layers of things just inside here, right? So just some extra kind of details on the inside. Give this a little edge as well, just to make it look like it's like a different material, kind of raised up. Like that. And then, yeah, and then we can just add maybe a line going up from this, and like lots of texture and scratches and all this kind of stuff on it. It is kind of an intense sort of battle helmet. Right, and then so big neck, right? So like he's a huge dude, right? So I won't be able to fit in his whole shoulders. And so like big lines like that. That's how high up his neck is. And you can just darken up some of your edge lines if you want. I'll do that at the end. Right now he's got like a collar or something that comes down here. And then his shoulder goes off this way. Big shoulder muscles and like lots of texture and cracks and stuff on all of his skin. Going that way. And then he's got like big chest muscles going this way. His neck will go in here. Right, and then another one on this side, another sort of armor sort of thing. And like lots of dirt and scratches and stuff. And then just go around the outside of his helmet, just thicken up the line, make it look a bit darker. And then you can add as much more detail to it as you want, but I think I'll leave it there. Add a bit of shade, a bit of color, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.